Hi, we are Karen and Steve Wickham from Grundy County, Tennessee, where we have been teaching the Reversing Diabetes seminar for the previous 4 years. When we found out that Grundy County has the lowest health rankings in the state of Tennessee, we felt compelled that we needed to do something.
You know, Isaiah 58 has been our motivation. We are admonished to undo the heavy loads, to let the oppressed go free, to break every yoke. And so when we heard that, when we read that from the book of Isaiah, it's just like it cut us to the heart. We knew that we had to do something to help. And what is a heavier burden than diabetes? The Reversing Diabetes seminar that God has given us is based on the latest scientific principles, and it's simple enough for the general population to understand, yet it teaches them how to do basic lifestyle modifications that they can do in the privacy of their own homes. The results have been amazing. One man lost 98 pounds and his blood sugars came under control. He went from 23 prescription medications down to 7 prescription medications. And in addition to that, he went from 200 units of insulin a day down to where he was only taking a small dose of insulin, maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
An elderly lady lost 75 pounds. Her A1C went from a very high 12.2 down to an almost normal 5.8 in about 6 months. Another gentleman lost 100 pounds. He went from barely being able to shuffle across the room to walking in a multi-state walking competition. In fact, he came in second place. And furthermore, now he walks 7 to 10 miles a day. Recently, one of our church members was at Walmart and recognized one of the class participants that had attended a seminar at our church. The participant whipped out a before picture and showed her that over the last year and a half, she has lost 105 pounds. She is so excited and she's doing so much better.
As individuals regain their health, they begin sharing the information they have learned with their families. Recently, we had the opportunity to hear how this is having a greater impact on the community. Becky Cheney and her husband retired and moved to Grundy County. Becky is a family nurse practitioner and has joined us today to share the experience that she had shortly after arriving in the county.
My husband and I met Karen and Steve Wickham our first Sabbath at church. They asked us if we wouldn't help them with their first diabetes recovery class at Tracy City. A little while later, I was attending a luncheon, a women's luncheon of prominent women in our county. One of the ladies came up to me later and asked, where did I get my training as a nurse? Well, I told her my first job was at Loma Linda University. She broke out into big smiles and said, then you must be a Seventh-day Adventist. Do you know Karen and Steve Wickham? She told me how much they were respected by the community leaders. She went on to say that reversing diabetes classes has been a very positive effect in the community. In fact, she said, Karen and Steve Wickham have started an actual movement in the whole county toward better health. I was so happy to see that these classes have created such a positive impact in the entire county for the Seventh-day Adventist Church.
God has a plan. We know that the health message is the right arm of the gospel. And if we will work that plan, God will bless our efforts. We have developed the program to be very cost effective by providing it on DVDs as well as a flash drive.
You can attend one of these training events that is sponsored by the conference, or we will be happy to come to your church and help you put it on or provide training for you. For more information, you can contact D.W. Dempsey at the Health Ministries Department, or you can contact us at GrundyRDS@gmail.com. God bless as you work for Him in your church.